Hello, welcome to the SpokeCam 15 tutorial. I'm the trainer today, Mr. Tan from SGMT Technology Senjam Berhad. Okay, so let me first introduce the SpokeCam 15 interface. Okay, so for SpokeCam, you will see that the main window here we have three modules, which the first one is model, then followed by machining and simulation. So each model have a specific function. As you can see, when we change the model, the top toolbar will always change so that it match the feature for the module. Okay. So what is the purpose for model is for us to prepare our 2D or 3D geometry, so that we can have a little bit of manipulation on it. For example, if we want to transfer the module, transform the module, or we can also create a design. Okay, so we can do here under model. Basically, it's for us to prepare our modeling. Then we have machinings, which is the main window for us to do all the machining feature, 2D, 3D, 5/6 cuttings, okay, and simulation to simulate our machining result. Okay, then on the left side here, as you can see here, we have the another function for us to control the display of our 3D geometry and also the selection filter. So let's talk about on the right side first. So the first four, this 1, 2, 3, 4, is to control our visual. The first one is to control the model visual. Okay, which we can, if we have a 3D model, then it can show a shade. This is control the look of our model. For example, here I import a model. This one. Okay, so I have this model. If I just change, it will change its appearance. Okay. Next one, this one is for turning wheel. So this one is this one is a milling feature, so you won't have a function on it. Zoom. Okay, this one is always zoom extend, so you always zoom to make to fit your window. Then we have a view option, which we can choose. Okay, here or here we can always choose, but here is more focusing on the model, but here we can have a same function as this one to change the model look. Okay, and also we can create our window and save our view. For example, I want two view, you can do that by just go for new window. Either you want to do it horizontal or vertical. So if you add a vertical, then you can have two window. Here you have a line which you can just to play around your model, so you can have a better analysis on it. If you just don't want this window, you can just right click and close view. There's always one window here for your display. Okay, then we have this visual, just to help us to filter out what we want to look at and what we don't want to look at. Okay, just a very quick example. We just open the model. Okay, we have okay, this is a very good example. So we have a machine kinematics also with the model. Okay, as you can see here, if we hiding this one have too many model. This one is to control the geometry visibility. If we have a geometry display, then we can hide it. Look like this. So this is now a very good example. Let's find. Okay, so the first one is to control the geometry model. For example, let's just create a new model here, and let's go to the top view and just go for a quick sketch design. Okay, we have something like this. Okay, so we have to join curve. This one. Okay, we just import a model. Okay, so you can see the effect here, but when you go to machining, if you just toggle this on and off, you can see that it will hide the geometry. Okay, and follow up by the part visibility. So even though I hide this one and I open this one, I still can see the model, because the part visibility will be referring to this part here. Okay, so whenever 3D model or 2D geometry that is under the part group will be displayed by using this part visibility filter. We have a job assignment visibility, workpiece visibility here to display a workpiece. Okay, and machine result. So this one we just open a project. So for example, this one, as you can see here. Okay, if I toggle on the job assignment, it will display what is the job assignment that is used. Remember, this one is a roughing water line, and we have selected this area for machining. The job visibility will display the assignment. Okay, so it will show where is the working area. Okay, as you can see, this is the working area here. So you can try to take around. This is a holder. This is all to control the visibility on the screw cam. Okay, of course the machine kinematic visibility. So every module have its own filter. So we can always set around based on what we want to look when we go to a different module. So when we are in model, usually we just try to turn on the geometry model visibility and try to off the other things, because it will make our main focus just on the model. Okay, it's much more easier. Then when we come to machinings, you might want to try to turn on most of the feature here, so that we can have a better understanding on how we're going to cut our model. Okay, and also the toolpath. And we go to simulations. Usually we just need to turn on the machining result and rest, so that those things will not affect our visual. Okay, and the last here we have the selection filter, so that when we try to select some things, it will allow us to select it. If let's say I just disable this one, I can't select the point or this one verticals. I can no longer select the point. If I just off everything here, then I can't basically select anything. Okay. So this one is just for face, this one is for the edge on the 3D model, for this one for mesh, and for the curve, this one is for 2D, the point also 2D. Okay, so this is basically the right functions. So let's get back to the main topics on the model here. So usually on the top we have a function that we're always changing based on the module. Okay, so for model we have drawing, design, intersect, seal, text, triangulate, transform, project, join, isoline, and patch. So what we will use the most is transform or join. Okay, and okay, and on the left side here there's a 6 button. Here we always have there's always fixed, it won't change. So the first one will be the new, so we can create a new project. Loading, save or save as, smart snapping. Okay, smart snapping is a very good feature, so that when we try to select something or snapping some point, it will automatically snap to the 3D object or a point. And geometry measuring, we can use this to measure our 3D model, so we can get a dimension if you don't know, but only for 3D model. And we also have a measure tool, also useful when you have a 3D model. Okay, right, so this is the basic interface of a stroke cam. Most of things here. Then we also have this one for additional feature, but we will seldom use it unless you want to use the calculator and to generate report. You can just try it around. Then when you click on the main setting here, okay, the main setting here we got setting. Okay, this one you can adjust the software setting, and also you can check about your conversions. And this is about this nothing, and your license manager. Okay, so this is the basic interface introduction of Sprocket. Our next topic will focus on a model.